I want to walk through what a perfect brand building is, a perfect rebrand, and then something that a term we've kind of coined around here, which is a reminding. And I can't remember what meeting I was in when someone here said they don't need a rebrand, they need a reminding. And I was like, we might do more of that than we think. Here's how I define it. A rebranding is a perfect case scenario. Business starts. Haven't done much yet with marketing.
Rebrand or remind?
Rebranding or reminding.
Okay. I just
right?
Okay.
So, rebranding, a company says, let's redo it all. Burn it down, rebuild it, right? So it's old logo changes into completely new logo.
Rebranding's renaming. I mean, it's like you're
In my
changing
mind,
the face
yeah,
of the business.
Like it's. I mean, I'm
closing
sure
the door and opening
technically a rebranding could be name stays the same, but if you're like rebrand, like bam, it goes like tear it down, build it up, right?
Okay.
New colors, new website, new promise, which is what drives all brand anyway. Like, what's the promise that people have, and what's the emotion that people feel when they engage with your product or your service? But all that, so here's like not real practical a lot of times. Reminding. Here's a reminding. Our logo could use a little tweak. It feels stale when we see it, or we're doing something a little bit different now. We're helping a different group of people, but we don't want to alienate all the people that is our core demographic. So it's like a slight something's wrong. What do we need to do here, right?
Yeah, it just makes me think. You know what it makes me think of?
What?
It makes me think of when you talked about holding on to the core demographic, but then also they're adding something for a different or newer demographic. That core, that reminding that older or maybe, core set of clients that they have that, hey, we're still here. We're not stagnant. We're going to continue to work on things. We're going to continue to grow.
Yep.
We're going to continue to serve you. So that also reassures that core clientele they're not going out of business anytime soon.
Right.
So that reminding also, just goes back to that trust thing with brands. I mean, so it just cements that older or that core demographic that they had to go,
right.
Oh, they're, yeah. I mean, because if you're in a small town or if it's a business that's not a small town, but if you're in a, not a big city,
right.
and it's a business that has been around for a long time, I mean, there is a part, if they've not really shown up different in a while, there's a part of you that wonders, is the next generation going to get it like this generation? It's a generational thing.
Right.
So I think it's great to just remind we're still growing, remind we still care about you, remind you that we can offer you new things, remind the new generation that we're here for them.
Yeah.
So it's awesome.